So let's today understand about message queue. So in system design, we generally face this question: what is message queue and how it works? So let's say we have a client and we have one lightweight API server, okay, and which is sending the messages to the message queue. So here we have this message queue. So we will later understand how to implement this. Let's first look into the basics. So here we push our messages. So this could be anything like object or any simple message. So we push the data from the API server to the message queue to get it processed. So how this will get used? So these are get used through workers. Let's say worker 1, worker 2, worker 3, and ultimately this goes to our database. So here's some confusion and doubts you might be having. So the first one is, what is this message queue? Second one is, what are workers? So we'll look into those. So let's start. So let's first understand what problem it addresses. So what is the problem? Why we have introduced this message queue into our system design? So let's understand one simple architecture here. Let's say we have client which is trying to send or upload images, let's say, and this directly hits to our server, and here so many processing things gets happen, like server will check for the resize, for filter, for any content moderation. So all these things will happen inside this server, let's say synchronously, and ultimately to the database, okay. And after completion of all the things, it simply sends the message like it completed, like the upload is done. But this is the happy scenario. What happen if, let's say, the client wants to upload, like let's say multiple clients are there, 1000, let's say 1000 clients are there, and they are trying to upload images. So this could be in thousands. So this will get overload, right? Server gets overload, and this completion stage will never happen. So to address this thing, we have this message queue concept, where we are just giving the buffering thing. So it get buffered all our messages here, and from here it get consumed by the workers. So basically workers are the servers instances, so they are responsible for processing the messages dropped into the message queue. So who drop these messages? So that is, let's understand that thing also. So let's now understand what is this message queue and the architecture for that. So this is our message queue, okay, and this is our producer. So producer work is to send the messages to the message queue, and from here it get pulled and processed by consumer. Okay, so basically this is the architecture. So here producer sends the messages to the message queue, and these messages get pulled and processed by the consumer. The producer don't know about consumer what consumer is doing, and consumer don't know about producer what producer is doing. Okay, actually these are decoupled and don't know about each other first, okay. And the producer sends the message to the message queue and forgets. It doesn't have to bother about what after sending the messages to the message queue, what happens to that messages. Okay, and these messages which get buffered here, this gets pulled and actually get consumed by these consumers, and here only the action FN. So if they are decoupled, then we can scale in their own way. Like let's say we need only 2 producers, so we can have producer 1 and producer 2. But we want more consumers, we can have multiple consumers in place. Okay, so this way we can handle the overwhelming request that were coming from the client. We can handle it very nicely from using the message queue. So this is the basic of messaging queue. We will understand the implementation in our further videos. Thank you.